What's up, squad? Sweetfish Place here with another round of Red Dead Redemption. I am pumped and ready to go. I expelled way too much energy saying all of that. The AC is on, summer is here, no better time to fire up the old 6-gun with Arthur Morgan and dive into the world, the old world of Red Dead. We hit lots of exciting plot points, I guess. In the last video, we uncovered a lot of intense story missions. We completed multiple fairly big, long story missions. We took care of business. We're continuing on here. Things are kind of flipping on their head for Dutch and his gang. Be exciting to dive back in. At least my roof is not being done this time, so there won't be any weird background noise. I'm home alone, so hopefully there will be no strange background noise. I would hope not. We are back at camp. We have, of course, only one story mission, which is the Dutch Vanderland mission. We kind of cleaned up last time. We shaved, taken care of ourselves. Obviously, we have that bounty now in Valentine after the previous mission. We got some guys, some agents from a detective agency who are out to get Dutch, so like I said, poop is starting to hit the fan here. That's essentially all we can do. There's no point in me leaving camp right now. This is where the main story mission is. We are diving back in. Don't worry, I'm not spending the first hour this time shopping in the general store, I assure you. This is Red Dead 2!
We keep heading east, is that the plan?
For now.
And when do we stop? When we reach Paris?
Well, that'd be nice. Join the commune. We stop when we find someplace sensible, shake them that's following us, and lie low.
This is lying low? We turned into a bunch of killers, I mean it. We ain't even got the delusion of being anything but a bunch of killers.
We are just trying to survive, Hosea. We don't have a choice. This'll end soon.
Damn right it will.
Constipated as usual.
So, we moving?
Yeah. Micah told me of a place we can lie low. Look here. Dewberry Creek, he said.
Okay.
Maybe you and Charles can go take a look, clear off anyone you find before the whole lot of us move in looking so conspicuous.
And how we gonna do that?
I don't know. Start dancing?
Looks like I turned into the goddamn errand boy.
You have turned into my son. You worry because I worry. We are just the same.
Hey, Charles, come on. I need you for something.
Now, where have I heard that before?
Charles is a cool guy.
Come on.
I'll F with Charles. Dewberry Creek, scoping out some new land for our camp. We gotta get out of here as those agents are closing in on us.
So where are we going? Find a new spot to camp. We're packing up and moving on.
Again?
We have to. And fast. We'd already pushed our luck too far before that mess we just made in Valentine.
That didn't sound good.
Killed a lot of law. Killed a lot of Cornwall's men.
So the whole Cornwall thing from back in Valentine, obviously Cornwall Leviticus, his train was the train that we robbed way back at the beginning. So we've messed with him before. That's where this is all coming from. That's where these agents are coming from. Finally, they're just trying to break down on it. But there's been this theme throughout the game so far that law doesn't really belong here anymore. These outlaw type folk don't really belong anymore. So, you know, it's just a matter of how much longer can Dutch and the gang get away with this kind of thing. We've seen it's already coming to people tracking us down pretty much to our camp. You know, and unfortunately we had Jack around with us when that happened in the last playthrough as well. So things are starting to get a little bit messy.
They must know where we are by now.
This new place is not actually that far away from where we are now. It's not like it's across like the other side of the map up in the middle of nowhere, Grizzlies or something like that. It's actually going to be in the state of Lemoyne, so just north of the town of Rhodes and northwest of Saint Denis, which is that major city that we went to. So you have to go figure that we're going to be going there pretty soon for
we're heading
missions.
south?
Yeah. Area called Dewberry Creek. Dutch wants us to give it a look. Make sure it's clear and a good place to lie low for a while.
I've only known him a few months, but the way he talks, I never thought I'd see him wanting to head south.
Right. And I know by now, there ain't no lying low.
There's too many of us for that.
And there ain't no way Dutch is gonna just hide away in a cave somewhere. Goes against everything he stands for. That'd be admitting we're nothing more than low-down criminals.
Which we are.
You don't have to tell me.
I still have that pelt that I caught. Can't remember exactly what animal
where does
it
it
was.
end?
Oh, it was one of those
Where does
sheep. It's a
what end?
perfect sheep pelt.
Moving, the running.
Dutch don't see it as running.
Call it what you want.
I don't know. Before, put enough time and distance between you and the problem, eventually it went away. I mean, this is a big country. But now, with these Pinkertons and better paid bounty hunters, I ain't so sure. Maybe the price on our heads got too big.
Yeah, they've certainly got money behind them.
They've got Cornwall's money behind them for one, which guarantees even more trouble.
And the Pinkertons too. The Pinkertons have been a big part of this. That's actually where the agents are from. Pinkerton Detective Agency. So we got some high-profile groups and people closing in on us, which is not a good thing. But yeah, that pelt is what's on the back of my horse there. I should have maybe tried to take care of a few things in camp before I went out, but that's alright. I gotta pass this guy.
I think that must be it up ahead. The old dried up creek.
Seems very open.
Yeah, it does. Ain't sure to be the best in the rain, neither. Well, let's take a look around.
That was a weird encounter there. I guess maybe because I accidentally kicked the side of their caravan, that's why they got so mad and started shooting. I'm not quite sure. But they became hostile there.
Someone on the ground there.
Yeah.
He's been shot. Let's be careful out there. They'll-
Well, let's get ready for business. Any issues? Shoot first, debate second.
I'm not gonna shoot for the sake of it.
Survival's for the sake of it. Quit talking.
Did it. You really have to do that?
You don't need it now.
You see there? Tents and a wagon. Looks deserted.
Okay, well, let's have a look around and make sure.
Where is everybody?
Maybe they heard us coming. Be careful.
I am being careful. Someone's been here.
Sure.
Someone's still here.
There ain't no one here now.
I ain't so sure about that. It's okay. It's okay. You can come out of there. You okay? You don't mean you no harm.
He said, are you okay?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? German?
No. Now go on, get out of here. Go, we need the land, go. Get the hell out of
They
here!
took our father.
Who did?
Men last night.
Where? Where did they take him?
Ain't no business of ours. I don't even speak their language.
You ain't as tough and dense as all that. Come on, Arthur. The girl was pointing this way. Let's see if we can pick up a trail. There. Tracks. Come on.
I don't see nothing.
Hoof marks. This way. What's going on with you?
What do you mean?
You were just gonna send that woman and her children on their way?
We're wanted, man. We got Pinkertons breathing down our necks. We should be moving camp, not running off on some wild goose chase.
Come on, Arthur. That's not how you are.
Well, maybe you don't know me as well as you think you do.
Wait a second. Just want to look closer here. Okay, looks like they go down this way. So, what happened with those Pinkertons anyway? When you were fishing with Jack?
Said they were on to us. Offered me freedom if I turned Dutch here.
They picked the wrong man there.
We should have moved right then, if you asked me.
I think this is the right way. Give me a second. Careful. Continues along the shore here. Anyway, what were you talking about?
Bastards told me they'd killed Mac. Said it right in front of Jack.
That kid. It's gonna be tough for him.
Yeah, but he has more folk looking out for him than most of the rest of us had growing up. Yep.
John said he was going back to the auction yard to collect the money for those sheep.
He'd be a damn idiot going anywhere near that town right now.
He reckoned he'd be able to slip in and out.
Oh, well. If it's John's idea, it must be a good one.
Arthur, what is it with you and him?
He disappeared on us for a while. When Jack was real...
Hold up. Let me check this. Can we just get this done? They carry on along this trail.
Like I was talking about, when Jack was real young, a long while. You hear him,
He did?
and we was family, you know? Guess I still ain't fully forgiven him for that.
There's a cat. Up ahead.
Be careful.
Sorry about that, duty calls.
Let's take a look.
And what is it with my affinity of killing things while I'm riding my horse? I've run into multiple animals. I'm
It's
pretty sure I just
okay,
killed a
girl.
fish on my way here. Like, Jesus.
Where is this guy?
I don't know. But you know something? This is a better camp spot than back there. Much easier to defend.
Maybe.
There he is. Quick, cut him free and let's get out of here. Are you gonna cut the ropes or me?
Vorsicht, Vorsicht! Das ist eine Pfanne! Vorsicht!
Hey, cover!
Three coming right at us!
What the...
How do you think you're doing? Why the hell you drag us into this, Charles? That all of them?
Doesn't look like it. Look out! Riders coming in!
How do you think you are? You're dead, both of you! making a run for it. Take him down!
Well, that's them dealt with. You get him untied, and I'll see what they've left behind for us.
Bitte, lassen mich gehen. Helfen Sie mir.
Cut him free. Let's get him back to his family.
It's okay. Getting you out of here.
Vielen Dank für Ihre Hilfe.
Yeah, okay. Here, you wait there a second. Charles, go find Dutch. Get the caravan to divert here. This spot should work for us.
I agree.
All right, come on. I'll take you back to your family.
Hat meine Familie Sie geschickt? Also soll ich mitkommen?
Little bit of a language barrier here with this guy. He only speaks German, but so Dewberry, that Dewberry Creek, I believe it was the place that we were trying to scout for our new camp. We found a family there. They held us at gunpoint. They didn't know who we were. We didn't know who they were. Holy crap, it's really foggy. So they were able to communicate, however, that their father was taken. So we rode out. Charles followed some tracks that he found back to a camp where we actually found this family's father. We were able to save the father from some raiders. I'm not quite sure who that group of men was or why they did this to this Deutschland family, but interesting. Anyway, the other...
What the hell did you do to those fellas?
Wie bitte?
Those men back there, why did they take you?
Geld.
Yeah.
Money. Meiner Familie
Money.
gehört eine Goldmine. Sie wollen Lösegeld erpressen.
They wanted to send a ransom.
How did someone even come up with them words?
Sie bringen mich zu meiner Familie? Vielen Dank. Wie haben Sie sie gefunden?
Look, I'm sorry.
We
friend,
found
I
them,
can
pal.
barely speak English.
I can barely speak English, he says. The other thing, of course, when we went to this place where we found the father, it actually ended up being a better place than the Dewberry Creek that we first scouted. So even though Charles kind of dragged us into this mess with his big heart in wanting to save the father, you know, Arthur would have had a much different plan in kind of forcing that family off Dewberry Creek, and we just put us settled there. At the end of the day, we were able to find a better place to set up camp, so we can actually thank Charles for wanting to make the push and do the right thing. I'm gonna try my hardest to not kill any more animals via horse. I wouldn't be surprised if I've killed more things with my horse than I have with a weapon to this point in the game. It's quite astonishing, actually, how many live animals I have murdered. Or I guess Epona has murdered. Epona and Ab. So now we're just returning the father back to the family, and then we're gonna go back to our camp at Horseshoe Overlook and let them know that Dewberry Creek was not a good find. However, we did scout another much more suitable area. I'm sure Dutch, I hope Dutch will be thankful. Like Arthur said at the beginning of this mission, he's starting to feel like he's just the errand boy in the Dutch Vanderlyn gang, going out and doing all of Dutch's dirty work. And I mean, let's be honest, we have gone on a lot of these scouting things and whatnot for Dutch, and we've done a lot. We got our hands dirty big time for this gang in saving Micah and breaking Sean out of jail. Like, we've pulled our weight. The amount of stuff that I've donated to camp, the amount of things that I've done in terms of moving the ball with upgrading camp, like, The Vanderland organization should be very happy of the work, very proud of the work that Arthur Morgan has accomplished. I'm very happy with what we've been able to do so far with our Arthur Morgan character. Back in Dewberry Creek, kind of a strange mission. It ended up with a body. That we found a dead body here in the creek. Then must be affiliated with that family. Maybe in the scuffle where the father got taken, the family might have shot one of those men. Altogether fairly bizarre. Kind of cool though.
There they are.
Dem Herrgott sei Dank. Schatz!
Andreas, ich hab gedacht, du seist tot.
Beinahe wär's so gewesen. Meine Lieblinge, meine Herz allerliebsten. Oh, wie wunderbar. Oh,
Sie sind ein großer Mann.
ja.
Ein großer Mann.
Ja, wirklich.
Es ist ein Segen, dass wir Sie getroffen haben.
Come on, now get out of here. This place ain't safe. Get out of here!
Ja, ja, alles klar.
Vamos!
Ich hab was für Sie. Einen Moment. Dankeschön. Thank you. Vielen Dank, herzlichen Dank.
That's a bar of
It
gold.
was a pleasure.
Ja!
Oh, he said, yeah, his family owns a mining company or something, so that would make sense. Huh. The whole language barrier was a little comical there, and of course Arthur
Oh, it'll be perfect for us.
makes it even
Hello,
more
Arthur.
comical.
Dutch?
Miss Grimshaw, Mr. Pearson, put everyone to work. Make this place a home. Well, I don't know where the hell we are, but we are going to make the best of it.
Chapter 3, Clemens Point. We did it. Bring it on. Bill has left a reward for you at your tent. A few days later. A few days later. Or whatever that stupid SpongeBob thing is. You've acquired a gold ingot. It can be sold at any fence for a large profit. We earned a trophy as part of the PSN trophies to greener pastures. Of course, that was a major story mission. I'm sure our completion percentage will go up quite a bit here. New horses are available to purchase in the Scarlow Meadows. God, I am just having a real bad brain day here, folks. And the Strawberry stables. There we are. God almighty, we have a lot of bounties. A lot of red. Not really what I want to see on the map. The unfortunate thing here is that we are that much farther from Valentine and Strawberry, which could be tough. I mean, those are the towns that I'm most familiar with, so it's gonna take a little bit to familiarize ourselves with roads and the Saint Denis area. Those are now the towns easiest to get to. We have La Grasse, which must be like another little town. Blue Water Marsh. A lot going on here. There's still more area that we can discover essentially in every direction, north, south, east, and west. There's still so much more map to uncover. So this should be interesting. You know, it's pretty cool. Dutch was like, I don't even know where this is. And I mean, that's kind of the point when you're looking for a camp, when you're a bunch of outlaws on the run. You want to find a place that you yourself find hard to get to, because that means that other people are going to find it impossible to find you. But for now, we should be safe.
Don't go too close to the water here, Jack.
I won't, Uncle Arthur.
Good boy.
I feel bad for Jack. Everything going on with John Marston and his mother, of course. This is a beautiful area, though. Much better scenery, in my opinion, than where we were at the Horseshoe Overlook. Right on the water, right on the, like, I guess it's a river or whatnot. I'm pretty sure it runs down kind of into Saint Denis. I can have a quick look here. No, not. Oh yeah, it does. I'm pretty sure it'll come around here and go into Saint Denis. We'll end up discovering more of this area and kind of clearing that part of the map up. It might be in my best interest to take the time to go into Rhodes, see what's up in that town, go to Saint Denis, kind of uncover the clouds here on the map, and just overall become familiarized with these places. I think that will be beneficial for me. And then, of course, we have the Dutch van der Linde main story mission, which is kind of right here in camp. So there's definitely a few things that we can do here. Let's go pick up our reward in our tent. This might be even more secluded than where we were at the Horseshoe Overlook. It's definitely not any worse, in my opinion.
You think you can make this place work?
Of course. Don't I always?
You all right?
Yeah, I like this spot. It's a shame we never robbed that bank in Valentine, though.
Yeah, guess it is.
Huh. Interesting. There's a bank in Valentine we never robbed.
Things seem bad.
Doesn't mean we can't at some
The
point.
world is changing, and I'm not making much sense, am I?
No. But somehow, you've summarized how I feel. It seems awful. Then, it seems the same as always. And then, it seems like there's just no other way. And I just...
We got out of worse situations than this. Done plenty of bad things that we've all forgotten about. Don't take Dutch's patter about redemption too seriously. We're doomed.
You spoken to Dutch since you got back?
Yes, Morgan. Air is cleared. We're moving on.
You're lucky he made me come for you.
I don't know, son.
You must be nervous, being this close to the water.
Oh, don't you start.
I'm just looking out for you.
Hi.
John and Mike obviously both in the camp.
After lunch, eh?
Micah back in camp, I guess I should say. Gotta try and find out wherever this place is to sell this bar of gold that the German family gave me. So I suppose that each new chapter in the game, we are going to be moving camps, going to a different location where our base camp is at. I think that that's kind of where they're going with this. It started in the Grizzlies, and then moved down to Horseshoe Overlook for Chapter 2, and now Chapter 3, a new location once again. I don't know if they have an official name for it yet. Oh, Clemens Point. Oh, perfect.
Skin now.
Still no stew. Jeez, I feel like I've been to that stew like 4 times now consecutively and have not been able to access it. How long does it take to cook a stew, Pearson? Get on with it. So my tent, obviously, same features, same kind of thing going on with it here. Here's Brantwood. Don't really know a lot about him. Or Kieran. That's his horse. Jeez, I'm an idiot.
You behaving there, O'Driscoll?
I'm not no Driscoll, sir.
Sure. How are the horses?
Okay. I mean, well, but they could be better. I'm worried. They've been through a lot. If I had some burdock root, just a couple, I could knock up a poultice, could keep them well and cure some ailments.
Burdock root?
Yes, that works best.
Okay. If I see some, I'll bring it you.
Well, thank you, sir.
All right, well, I should be getting on.
Take care.
So we have another camp item request, another item that somebody in camp wants us to go retrieve. In this case, it's burdock root. I think that we have a couple different requests right now. There's the burdock root. Hosea wants a crime novel. We want to try and find a Penny Dreadful book for Jack. So we got a few things going on. There's still a few ambiguous things too that we are going to try and collect here. Cigarette cards, obviously, we're still on the lookout for. Dinosaur bones. Haven't come across them yet, so hopefully we'll find some of them soon. There's a treasure that I was not able to locate. The map itself for it was quite ambiguous, so we could always go back and have a look at that. A couple robberies that we were tipped off on. I don't know. I mean, pretty straightforward stuff to accomplish there. Stuff that we've kind of had on the back burner for a while in this game. But right now, I think my plan is set. It's going to be kind of riding into Rhodes, figuring out what's good in the Rhodes community, maybe going to the post office and paying off a couple bounties if I'm able to save up enough money, and then maybe we'll head into the Saint Denis area. If you have a look at the Saint Denis area, you can tell that it's absolutely massive. There are new markers, new kind of stores and stuff that we've never been to, like that one I just highlighted, Photo Studio, interestingly enough. There's a few saloons. There's another trapper there. There's the fence where I can sell the gold. I mean, this is a big city that we're going to be riding into here. The first time I went there, I accidentally rode in on train. I think it was the one that we were trying to rob. And it was, yeah, it was something when I passed by. It had quite the infrastructure. So we'll check out that. We'll kind of familiarize. God almighty, I'm dyslexic. I will familiarize myself with these areas, and then we'll hit up this Dutch van der Linde mission. Now that we're in Saint Denis, we could probably do the bounty poster that's here too. There's one here and one in Strawberries, so we got a lot going on. I'm gonna have to call this the end of the stream. I wanted to make this a little bit shorter than some of the other ones that we've done. I know the last one was really long. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what's good. And I'll be back with part 16 already, if you can believe that. That means we're probably well over 20 hours into everything that's going on here, which is just unbelievable for me to think about. I've been pouring a lot of time into this game already, and obviously we're not even at the halfway point. So, you know, we could be looking upwards at least 40, 50 hours, but 40 and 50 well-spent hours, if you ask me. This has been a very exciting game to play, and I'm glad that we're kind of able to share it too. It's nice. 34.6. Wow, it only went up 0.2% by completing that one Dutch van der Linde mission. I thought it would have probably shot up a little bit more than that. Sayonara. I'm trying to upload as often as possible. I'm going to continue to try to upload as much as possible. I'll see you on the other side.